Senate will be having a hearing next week. People are talking about the Ohio gang. That's us. They're getting closer to finding out about which distribution channels the government's money is supplying through.
It's imperative that we convince them that the situation is all wet, or they won't understand that the water is all wet. And we can't have none of that happening now, can we?
I'm sure it'll be all fine. I know a couple of big cheeses. They have enough wealth and influence to win the tide.
I'll tell you what, they're probably all pushovers. Those drugstore cowboys wouldn't know any better than to spend all their time with dumb Doras in a speakeasy. Thanks for being the best at the job. I really appreciate what you're doing here.
That's enough banana oil for one game. I may very well be a copacetic darb with cheaters on, but I can smell a favor when someone asks for one.
I'm not asking for a favor. I'm hoping the situation won't get any worse. There is more room for evidence and errors when people have to get bumped off. Hopefully a couple of bribes will be enough.
I should let out a belly laugh at what you're saying. I know it would be absolutely lousy to have to go as far as to bump off some people.
Hey, freeze. Hey, you have the right to...
I'm being framed. I'm just the fall guy here. I didn't commit no crimes.
Remain silent. If you're innocent and not just another gatecrasher in this money laundering place, then what's your story?
I can't give up on the entire business, but I can give you a name in exchange for immunity and dropping all charges against me. President Harding's administration isn't as much about normalcy as you may believe.
What do you mean? It's a normal day. The war is over. The presidency is committed to bringing back peace and stability to this country.
Charles R. Forbes. He may be the head of the Veterans Bureau, but has a lot of business running on the side. That's all I can tell you.
That's lousy information. I'm gonna have to pitch you if you don't tell me more.
Forbes has been illegally selling government supplies.
Well, Charles, President Harding still hasn't found out about our business.
I sent a fall guy the other day. I should have paid him more to stay quiet. You better give the officers horse feathers when they start asking questions.
I'm the head of the Office of Alien Property and only hire trusted and well-paid men to collect on my bribes.
Hold out the window. Yes, officer? What's up? What's going on here?
Can I help you, officer?
No, I'm not a big
Sure,
company.
officer.
No, I don't want the money. No. Hey, give me this. It looks like the fall guy gave you up. Please step out of the vehicle.
I'm afraid you're looking for someone else.
I assure you that we want what's best for this country.
I'll see you both in court.
Geez, like you called me over to a lobby speakeasy like this one. I'm warning you now. I brought some of my torpedoes with me in case you want to try any funny business. Honestly, this speakeasy has the best jazz music and the best shoots in the entire town. Anyway, I have a business deal that could benefit us all if you're willing to bend the law a little bit. Also, I have in my possession some oil reserves that you can use. You can make a killing for the right price.
Mr. Full, you better honor our agreement. My company can easily borrow 8% of the land while others can only borrow a maximum 7%. We have the capability to develop more land, meaning you can make more money for you and me.
Don't worry about our agreement. You can always trust the word of a dirt-safe businessman like me. Mr. Fall, let's not play favorites here. You know that my company can pay you higher dividend. We have more profitable land than the company your friend over here represents. I understand that both of you are stuck on the availability of this new land. I will use my smeller to find the most profitable arrangement for our business. Both of you can come back to me within the week with your best offer. Then we'll see if we can do business.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Fall. I'll be back within the week and make you an offer you can't refuse.
I can easily beat anything he can have to offer. You both best scram now.
Harding's presidency is all about returning to normalcy.
President Harding's administration is starting to be discovered for their illegal activities and is now known to be the Ohio gang.
The Ohio gang continued to develop government scandals and was being found by police.
President Harding's cabinet is made up of people who are just playing poker, they're wasting all their money, they're laundering money. There's a bunch of scandals going on, such as the Teapot Dome scandal.
There are a lot of scandals that took place in this time, and there are a lot of government agencies to enforce these scandals and take them down.
In this particular scene, we are showing the scandal where Forbes and Thomas were illegally selling government supplies. Some of the ways the Harding administration, or Ohio gang, as known to the public, avoided capture was through blaming it on a fall guy or bribing police officers or other government officials.
Forbes was the head of the Veterans Bureau. He illegally sold government supplies and medical supplies to private companies.
Miller was the head of Office of Alien Property. He was corrupt by taking bribes.
I seen in one of the scenes, Miller tries to bribe the officer. Ablash is playing the officer with the bribes to get out of his trouble.
This is ironic because Harding wants it to return to normalcy, but his administration is doing the exact opposite of what the public expects.
One of the most infamous scandals in President Harding's presidency was the Teapot Dome scandal.
So, this scandal involved the Secretary of Interior, Albert B. Fall, and 2 other oil executives. Fall leased 2 oil reserves transferred from the Navy from the Interior Department to these 2 oil executives. He received $400,000 worth of loans, bonds, and cash, and was later found guilty of bribery. And this is significant because he was the first American to be convicted of a felony while holding a cabinet post.
In these 3 scenes, it shows the scandals that were going on during this time period, and 2 of these scandals were the most significant and well-known scandals of this time period.
This is especially shocking for Harding, who found out that his closest friends in his administration were the ones to betray him and betray the government of the United States.
In the summer of 1923, Harding declared, "I have no trouble with my enemies, but my friends, they're the ones who keep me walking into the floor nights."
Thank you for listening and coming on this journey with us and exploring the government scandals that went on during the 1920s, during Harding's presidency in the United States of America. Thank you.